Okay, we finally made it back. We're here. We're doing the 8th quest in the 1-star tier. So, let's get this going. Also, if you haven't noticed from my last one, I've changed my weapon to sword and shield for this one. Because since I'm not actually hunting the big monsters, I want something a little bit more maneuverable. I mean, big monsters are here, but I'm not actually trying to hunt them, if you will. And even so, this still has, this actual sword and shield actually has the same attack power as the hammer I was using. And it's quicker. And I do believe it's got just a tad more fire element points. So it's a bit stronger element too. Also with this, that talisman I got will actually take an effect. The only thing about it is I have lost my capture guru because I had to put a jewel or decoration on my hammers to be able to use it. So I will not be able to tell when the big monster is ready to be captured. Excuse me, not ready to die. When he's low on health. Yep. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. We'll still actually want to kill him. I actually cannot wait for Monster Hunter 4 to come out. It actually comes out here soon, I do believe. If it's already out by now, I've actually recorded this a bit earlier, so it's not out for me quite yet. The cool thing about this sword and shield too is if you hold a direction and hit circle, you actually do a shield bash, which can do knockout points. Oh wow, I didn't know I could block that. Thanks, auto guard. So, look at that, I learned something new. But the new one is going to have a new sword and shield type that I really am looking forward to playing. Basically what I've used in the demo. It's going to be called a charge blade, and it goes sword, shield, and then axe. And you build up power for the axe mode in sword and shield mode. Because in actuality, the sword and shield are actually my favorite type of weapon, if you will. It's just that they are usually fairly weak. I mean, they make up for it, I guess, through DPS, if you will. Because just because they're weak doesn't mean they can't do the same amount of damage, since they attack so quickly. Just that since I a lot of times have to play these by myself, I kind of need to quickly get stuff over with, and stronger weapons, bigger weapons usually tend to be quicker for me. And I had actually wanted to use the switch axe, not switchblade, when I first started playing Monster Hunter Tri. But my friends that I was hunting with, they saw me using it, and then all of them decided they wanted to use it. And I'm a person who can't stand using the same thing as everybody else. So I changed weapons and I tried them all out. I was like, sword and shield nobody uses, I can use it. It's easy, but it wasn't doing the damage I wanted. So that's when I eventually tried out the hammer. I actually really enjoyed using the hammer, so I've been sticking with that ever since then. So that's that story. But I'm going to be using a charge blade as my main weapon on Monster Hunter 4. And unfortunately, I don't care if any of my other friends who play with me are going to be using it. I'm going to use it still because that is the weapon I'm really looking forward to. And I use the bow a lot on Freedom Unite because when I played it, since I basically went backwards, the hammer didn't feel as good to me. So I was like, I gotta find something to use. And I eventually tried out the bow, and I liked it. I liked it quite a bit, so I started using it. And I found out too that the bow worked really well when I was playing with Nafila, girlfriend, fiance. It worked really well as that, because I'm guessing it's supposed to be support anyway, but she wanted to use long swords for a while. So while she was doing that, I would sit back with like paralysis, sleep, and the other element arrows, and I'd use those to damage it until I ran down to power and close range coatings. And I'd use my power up first usually, or my close range, it just depends. And with the close range one, I'd always try to attack with the melee with the arrow instead of shooting it through the bow. But I am really looking forward to Monster Hunter 4. It is, so far to me, the demo's been really awesome. It's really vertical and really fast. So it's been a blast playing that. I don't even get anything out of the demo. Like you can't transfer anything, but I've been playing it like mad crazy. So I even took it to work with me a few times just so I could continue to play the demo and get more practice with the charge blade. Sharpen this, and off we go. I need Wroggis to spawn. I need 3 more. That's it. So we can get in her. La 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 la. I don't see any. And over here either. This is the only thing I don't like about the Slay quest. Is trying to find them sometimes. Especially when you get to like, oh, I need a few more. They only will be in like certain areas for me. It's gonna hurt. Boom! Now we need one more. Just one. While we're in this area, let's mine. I do not believe one will spawn in this cave. I think it's just loot drop only. But I'm gonna check. There we go. Yep, loot drops. I hear one. Got him. So yeah. That's this quest. Okay, I know there is a... there it is. Ore mines. Right here. Yeah. And with that, I think I got one more to do and we'll be finished with the 1-star quest.